Welcome to page 11 of Excel packet number 3. On this page, we're going to solve two-step equations. Let's take a look back and remember the rules for solving a two-step equation. Let's jot down some notes at the top of your page. Jot down the equation 3 times x plus 10 equals 31. Once you have your equation written, make sure you drop a dotted line down the equation, defining the left side of the equation and the right side. Let's review. We know we're solving for the letter x. In order to get x by itself, we have to get rid of a gain of 10, and we'll use the inverse operation to eliminate that term, and we have to get rid of times 3. We'll also use the inverse there. Remember, let's start with eliminating any gains or losses. So let's go after the plus 10. Do the opposite and subtract 10 from the left. And what you do to one side, you have to do to the other. Subtract 10 from the right side of the equation. A gain of 10 and a loss of 10 zeroes out. Now we're left with 3 times x equals 21. And it's our job to get rid of the times 3. We use the inverse. Bar 3, which means divided by 3. Bar 3. What you do to one side, you must do to the other. So now we eliminate our 3, and we're left with x equals 7. That's a two-step equation. And that's our answer, the value of x. You're going to take a look at the 6 equations you've been given and solve each one of those equations. We're going to do a few of them together, and then the rest you'll complete on your own. Let's take a closer look. Take a moment and drop a dotted line down each equal sign. This will divide the equation into 2 parts, left and right. Remember the golden rule. What you do to one side of the equation, you have to do to the other. We're going to focus on problem number 3 and problem number 5. Let's take a look at number 3. 16 equals 4x minus 4. And our job is to solve for x. Well, let's start by going after minus 4, a loss of 4. Add 4 to both sides. Do the opposite. That will eliminate the loss of 4. We're left with 20 equals 4 times x. Now we have to get rid of the 4. Let's divide both sides by 4. And now x is alone. 20 divided by 4 gives us an answer of 5 equals x. Let's take a look at number 5. It reads, x divided by 2 minus 5 equals 7. Let's get rid of the minus 5 first. Let's add 5 to the left and add 5 to the right. We're left with x divided by 2 because we zero out the 5 equals 7 plus 5 is 12. Now we have to get rid of the divided by 2. Its inverse, or its opposite, is to multiply by 2. Since this is in fraction form, I'll multiply by 2 in fraction form on the left, but on the right side, we'll just multiply by 2. These eliminate each other, and we're left with x equals 12 times 2. Well, that's 24. Your answer, x equals 24. You're going to complete the rest of these problems on your own. Make sure you show your work. You're going to pause the video and come back and check your work against the answer key. Go ahead and solve the 4 remaining equations and pause the video right now. When you're ready, turn it back on. Please pause the video. Let's correct your work. Number 1, you should have gotten x equals 5. Give yourself a C or a star if that's correct on your page. Number 2, you should have gotten x equals 5 again. Number 4, 7 equals x. Give yourself a C. And lastly, for number 6, you should have subtracted 3 from both sides and then multiplied both sides by 4 to get x equals 28. Out of those 4 problems, give yourself a score. Did you get 4 out of 4 right? Perhaps only 3 out of 4. Please record a score at the top of your page. This concludes the video for page 11.